Hey now, good morning. We've been on the trail for, I want to say, about a mile. It is 8:30. We left at 8. Got up this morning and R2 and 0.7 and myself got things packed up, had breakfast, did all the morning chores, and back on trail. Last night was a nice shelter, but it didn't have any steps, and there was heavy flashing about 1.5 to 2 feet up around the whole bottom of the shelter, and then around all the exposed edges going up into the shelter, and they looked like they were all mangled. Couldn't figure that one out until about 2 in the morning. So it did rain a good bit overnight, but R2 kept nice and dry with his Dyneema tarp, and that water just, just shake that off and boom, it's dry. Whereas if I had my sil nylon up, man, I'd have to mess around with that all day trying to get it dried out. But anyway, long story short, we were awakened in the middle of the night by a really large, what we thought was a scratching sound. So I got up, grabbed a hiking pole, my flashlight, went around the corner, and here's a porcupine chewing on the flashing, trying to get at the wood. Well, here they got such a bad porcupine problem there that it chewed all the steps up for the shelter, and it got up in the shelter, and I saw that it was chewing up some of the bunks that were there and some of the posts and everything. So they got a bad porcupine problem. So I sent a rock his way, and he didn't like that very much, but he went about as fast as a porcupine can go. But then he came back a couple more times. I didn't hear it the other times, but between that and the gusts of wind kicking up every now and then and the rain, when I did sleep, I slept good, and it was probably the most comfortable I was in a shelter on my pad. But yeah, that's a night on the AT. So anyway, we are headed to Duncannon. I just passed a spot where when I was up here, oh, mosquito on my arm. I was up here last year walking around, and I just passed the spot where I sat on a rock to take lunch. So I'm very familiar with this area. Been up here several times, up by Hawk Rock. Hope these guys like it, because it is a really cool part of trail, at least in this area. So we're going to go down into Duncannon, check out the Doyle, check out the outfitter. And then we're going to go up Peters Mountain. Probably go to Peters Mountain Shelter. And then we're going to meet Iceman at 3:25 in the morning. Not 3:25 in the morning, on route 3:25 in the morning. And he's going to slack us all day Tuesday. So that's the plan for now, but you know how plans change. So we had full reception, but I just had enough energy to edit a video, save it, and get it loaded up. And if I would have posted it on YouTube, it would have took quite a long time and killed my battery. So it's locked and loaded and ready to rock and roll. Maybe when we get to the Doyle, I'll post it. But that's about it for now. One foot in front of the other, heading north. I'm going to check out Hawk Rock, going to Duncannon, go up Peters Mountain, go across Clark's Ferry Bridge. It'll be neat. Go across the, let me think now. I guess at that point it's the Susquehanna. It's right where the Juniata and the Susquehanna merge. That's where the Clark's Ferry Bridge is. And that was shut down a little bit, a couple days ago for a forest fire, but since it's been reopened. But anyway, I'm done yakking your ears off, and we're gonna start looking for some cool views. So when we find them, I'll let you know. Happy Monday. Have a good week. That's the important thing. Monday, just another day of the week. So just like everything else, get her done. That's where we came. That's where we came from. That's where we're going. R2 in front, 0.7 behind. I'm pulling up the middle. The one thing I did forget to tell you is yesterday 0.7 went to the gas station. She found a little cat. We've been looking for something cat related for all our meowing we do. So you'd be surprised how much that is cut back, since whoever does the most meowing has to carry the cat. So I was itching about the weather yesterday, so I had to carry it till we got to camp. And then she was really she was rattling off about a bunch of stuff, so she's got the cat this morning, and I'm going to be on my best behavior so I don't have to carry that thing. All right, let's go find this overlook. Here we are at Hawk Rock. We've got a train going by. You can see the train right. Where's my finger at? Right there. And then right below it there is 11:15. Then you see the river. And we'll be walking across that bridge right there very shortly. And then we got this cool cat.
What's up?
So this is Hawk Rock. A beautiful area to just sit, and this is like better than watching TV right here. Sometimes I don't know if I'm hearing turkeys or my stomach's making noise. Beautiful area. Coming off Cove Mountain. Hey now, still coming down off Cove Mountain. We're almost down. It's pretty steep, pretty direct, but it's got a lot of rocks to hop on going down. But there was a reroute, but it was a real small one. Actually made it better, but it takes you away as well from that other overlook. But it is a much nicer section of trail. So I guess that's what they do, is give you that option if you want to walk down to that other view, or else just go down the trail. But there is a way to come down that way, because that's the way the AT used to go. But anyway, we're going to come out in the same spot regardless. And then we'll go down in Dun Canyon.
It might have been different if I did probably what Buddy did, or what my employee did. If you didn't have to touch the shovel. Just to go out there and go, oh, you guys are doing a great job. Or point at something like that.
There we are. There's where the road dead ends, and there's 11 and 15. There's the trailhead and the road to Dun Canyon. I got somebody fishing over there. I have to get a shot of that here. There's Peters Mountain. 322 over there. And 11 and 15. There's a couple of them down there. Oh, 3 of them. Must be a good spot. Hey now, well, we got into Dun Canyon and went to kind of outdoorsy and got a few things and used their lounge area, and very great, very cool place to hang out, relax, get whatever you need. Very good place to resupply an outfitter, even hostel now. And then we went down to the pub for lunch. The 3 of us got loaded up on fuel, which is AKA food, and just came back to get our packs, and we're heading back on the trail. And while we were there, ran into Rainbow, and she actually knows a good friend of mine, Keith Sutton. I moved to PA from Wisconsin the same time Keith moved from Tennessee, and we became really good friends. And Rainbow's boyfriend is Keith's nephew, if I got that right. But yeah, small world, pretty cool stuff. So Keith, if you're watching, what's up, buddy? We need to get together, brother. Other than that, we're just those two are stopping at the Quick Mart to get a couple last second things, and then we're gonna make it over Clark's Ferry Bridge and head up the Peters Mountain. And we're talking about doing a big day today. Might require night hiking. We are gonna push to a campsite that's got water. Water's gonna be a little sketchy for a while, so gotta make sure we have enough. So stay tuned, could be interesting. Gaining altitude fast. Hey, now we did some pretty good rock scrambles. It was fun. I like that stuff. Even with a pack on, it's a good time. But R2 kind of took off. He was low on water. He wanted to get to the shelter. 0.7 was taking it easy. She had to lay back there. She was going to use the bathroom and take her time going over the rocks. We're all going to meet at the shelter here, get some water. Water is a premium out here. Got about 0.3 to the shelter, and then we'll get some water and then decide what we're going to do as far as how far we're going to go. It's supposed to get pretty cool the next couple nights, which will feel good. Camping would probably be better than a shelter, although I don't know. We'll wait and see what the consensus is. I'm good either way, but I think I'd rather camp if the weather's going to be good, because I don't feel like dealing with any more porcupines. Man, that was that was something. Other than that, had some pretty good views, pretty good rock climbs. Had a good morning and afternoon in Dunn Canyon. We're at Kind of Outdoorsy in their lounge for a little bit, and left our packs there and walked around town a little bit, had a little lunch, and then got back on trail. So we get down here to the shelter and get some water, and one thing's for certain, we're going north. We'll talk to you in a bit. Hey now, hey now, hey now. So we just stopped for water. That was a pretty cool viewpoint back there though. Just left the shelter area, cameled up, and then stored up some water, because there's not going to be any reliable water for 13 miles. So that being said, we brainstormed and we're going to go. 4 o'clock, we're going to go 13.4 more miles. I think it's Clark's Ferry Road 325. We are going to go to Peter's Mountain shelter, but the water is unreliable and pretty far away. I was hoping to see Rainbow there and Nate Hake, but we're gonna push on. You know, plans always change, and we're gonna stay there. There's some water. We'll be able to stay by the water, and there's some camping spots, and that's where Iceman is gonna meet us in the morning for slack packing. So it's nice and cool. Actually getting a little chilly, and it's not supposed to rain. So we're gonna send it. I took off before the other two. They'll probably catch me. At least R2 might. So we're thinking around 10 o'clock ish is when we'll get there. Hope to find 2 trees, hang my bear bag. So we got a long way to go. So I know we're coming up on a couple cool spots before it gets dark. So when we get to those spots, make sure I take a couple snaps. Hope you had a good Monday. Everybody's probably getting ready to head home from work. We're still working out here, heading north. All right, we'll talk to you in a bit. Hey, I just wanted to say thank you to all the people who have reached out for helping us through PA here. I know my father-in-law, my buddy Seth. We've had so many people reach out for help in this area, and there's a couple spots we like to camp too. So totally appreciate it. My buddy Johnny's coming out sometime, I think Friday. He wants to go a night or two with us. So yeah, thanks again to everybody that offered to help us out. We're still not through PA, and I know Iceman's gonna help us tomorrow. Don't really have anything lined up Wednesday. Thursday, I think my buddy Kevin was gonna come. Friday, we're hiking with my buddy John. So I don't know, we'll just take it day by day. But again, it's totally appreciated, and you guys are awesome. All right, going up a little hill. We'll catch up with you in a bit. Bonus coverage. Beautiful. That's the bridge going over to Harrisburg, I believe. That's 22, 322 and 11 and 15. Pretty cool. Of course, that could be, you know what? I don't think that might have been 81. That doesn't go into Harrisburg. I don't think we could see that from here. I think it was 81. It looked like the same kind of bridge. Yeah, I didn't have enough electrolytes. Brain's going crazy. Not that hot out today, but whew, these rock climbs have a sure get the heart rate going. All right, let's get her done. Well, a couple days ago, when this was shut down for a forest fire, here it is. I wonder what started this. But yeah, she was cooking. She was really cooking. You could really smell it. Looks like we'll be going through it. They said Clark's Ferry Bridge to Peters Mountain Road. That's the section we're on. I was wondering if we were going to come across it. Yes, sir, indeed. Looks like went down that way a little bit, but then that's about it. It looks like it stopped. Huh. All right, back to our regular scheduled program. Very nice view. Alrighty, let's go down here and check out Table Rock. My memory isn't totally gone yet. But my legs almost are. Oh wow, talk about a campsite. That would be cool. But very cool. It's a good view from that rock too, but it's about the same view. All right, I'll go over there. All right, there we go. Table Rock. Boy, everything's greening up fast. All right, I'm gonna go over there and take a quick break and back on trail. Peters Mountain Shelter right there. R2 just caught up with me. Oh, there's a tenor up here. I'll be right back on. As I was saying, I was sitting at Table Rock getting some pictures, and I took a little break to have a little tortilla with some barbecue on it and some barbecue pork fresh out of the packet. And R2 came rolling in. I guess 0.7 is a little bit further back. We're humping it. She's taking her time. We're doing 3.5 mile an hour at least ish. But anyway, long story short, he caught up to me. He stopped back there to check that shelter out, and I'm sure he'll catch back up. But got about 7 more miles to go. It's about 20 to 7. I think it's 7 more miles. I'd have to look. We're clipping off pretty quick, but definitely going to be hiking in the dark tonight. Hey now everybody, this is starting to get pretty dark out. Me and R2 are getting it pretty good. I think we have about 4 miles left, and it's 7:45. It's really cloudy out, so it's getting dark quicker. But we came up on Kinter View, and I'm gonna go check this out before it gets too dark, because I don't think it's like looking out over a city or anything. It's just an overlook. So we're gonna go check it out, and I'll let you know what it looks like when we get there. Interview. Nice. Looks like they cut some trees, topped some trees, so you can still see the view. Pretty sweet. All right, back to the trail. Ten after 8, already got to have the headlamp on. Here comes hiker number 2. 0.7, I texted her a little bit ago. She's about 2.5 miles behind, coming on strong. I got about, I would think, 3.5-ish miles. And we'll be at camp. Get her done. Hey now.
Woo, buddy.
Now, hey now, hey now. April 17th, day 107 on the Appalachian Trail. 11 o'clock. We decided to push to Clark's Ferry Road, Route 325. Just past that, you cross a stream and we're in the woods. It was a 21.8 day. 21.8 miles. We went from Cove Mountain Shelter to this campsite. Right around Table Rock, R2 caught up, and we hiked the rest of the way. Stopped about 0.3 from here and got some water. And then a little bit ago, I would say .7 is probably about a half mile out yet. So we got our hammocks up. We got a spot cleared out for our tent, and gonna get some sleep in the morning. Sleeping in the morning a little bit, and then we will meet Iceman for a slack pack tomorrow. So April 17th, day 107, Cove Mountain Shelter to this spot by the creek at 3:25, 21.8 mile day. 21.8 mile day. Hope you had a good day. Hope you had a good Monday. And we will see you in the morning. Hey now. About 11:15, .7 rolled in, and she had some wildlife encounters in the dark tonight. Said she had an owl swoop down into a tree right behind her, pretty close to her backpack. I thought maybe the owl was trying to swipe the cat off of her shoulder strap she had strapped on there. And by the way, I got the cat back, so I was complaining about my feet hurting. And she saw a big black bear, and then she saw a massive skunk. So a lot of wildlife for her tonight. We didn't see anything, but all safe and secure here at the campsite. So we will see you in the morning.